Hey there! Today I want to talk about something really important that a lot of entrepreneurs overlook when starting their business: privacy protection when forming an LLC. So here's the thing. When I first started looking into forming my LLC, I was tempted to go with one of those super cheap formation services. You know the ones I mean, they advertise everywhere with those really low prices that seem too good to be true. Well, it turns out there actually is a catch, and it's a pretty big one. The issue is that most of these budget services actually make their money by selling your personal information. Yeah, I was pretty shocked when I learned this too. They collect all your sensitive data, your name, address, phone number, email, and then turn around and sell it to marketing companies. That is why you suddenly start getting bombarded with spam calls and junk mail after using their services. This is actually what led me to Northwest Registered Agent. Now, I will be totally upfront. They are not the cheapest option out there. Their LLC formation package costs $395, which includes their registered agent service for the first year. But here is why I think they are worth every penny. First and foremost, they have an absolute commitment to privacy. They never sell your personal information to anyone, period. They actually go above and beyond by scanning your documents locally and using their own address on public documents instead of yours. This means your personal information stays private and protected. You might be thinking, well, is privacy really that big of a deal? Actually, yes. Let me explain why. When you form an LLC, certain information becomes public record. With most services, that means your personal address and contact details are out there for anyone to find. This can lead to all sorts of issues, from unwanted solicitations to potential security concerns. The thing is, identity theft and business fraud are real problems these days. Having your personal information freely available online makes you vulnerable. Northwest understands this and has built their entire service around protecting their clients' privacy. So beyond the privacy protection, what else makes Northwest different? Well, their customer service is genuinely outstanding. You get assigned a dedicated representative who actually knows what they are talking about. These aren't just random call center workers reading from scripts. They are US-based corporate guides with real expertise in business formation. And here is something that really impressed me. They do not try to upsell you on unnecessary services. Most other companies will constantly push you to buy additional features you probably do not need. Northwest keeps it simple and straightforward. They focus on doing the essential things really well, instead of trying to nickel and dime you with add-ons. Let me walk you through exactly what you get with Northwest. The basic package includes preparation and filing of your formation documents, 1 year of registered agent service, and their privacy protection features. They will scan all your mail locally, which means your documents never go to some random processing center. You also get access to their online portal where you can view all your documents plus compliance alerts to remind you about important deadlines. And if you ever need help, you can actually talk to a real person who knows your business and situation. Now, I know some of you are probably still thinking about those cheaper services that charge like $99, but let us break down the real costs. With those budget services, you typically end up paying extra for everything. They might advertise a low base rate, but then charge additional fees for things like operating agreements, EIN registration, and even just processing your order quickly. Plus, many of them will automatically enroll you in various subscription services that can be hard to cancel. When you add it all up, the total cost often ends up being pretty similar to Northwest, but with none of the privacy protection or quality service. I actually want to share a quick story about my experience with Northwest. A few months after forming my LLC, I had some questions about maintaining compliance in multiple states. I called up my corporate guide, and they spent nearly an hour walking me through everything I needed to know. No extra charges, no rushing me off the phone, just genuine, helpful guidance. That kind of service is honestly priceless when you are trying to navigate the complexities of running a business. It gives you peace of mind, knowing you have experts in your corner who actually care about doing things right. Look, at the end of the day, choosing an LLC formation service is an important decision. You are laying the foundation for your business, and you want to make sure it is done right. While it might be tempting to go with the cheapest option, I really believe that protecting your privacy and getting quality service is worth the investment. If you are ready to form your LLC the right way, I highly recommend checking out Northwest. They will take care of everything while keeping your personal information safe and secure, and you will have access to real expertise whenever you need it. Remember, your business is going to be around for the long haul. At least that is the goal, right? So, it makes sense to start off on the right foot with a service that prioritizes your privacy and success. Well, that is all I have got for you today. If you found this helpful, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more business tips and advice. And hey, drop a comment below if you have any questions about LLC formation or privacy protection. I would love to help out. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.